is the moment we've all been waiting for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Oh, yeah. What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? Facebook and YouTube. I am the Prince 432. If you don't know, you should know. You dig?
Welcome to Royalty Sports. Welcome, 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 welcome to Royalty Sports. Welcome, 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 welcome to Royalty Sports. Welcome, 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 welcome to Royalty Sports. Welcome, 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 welcome to Royalty Sports.
When it come down to sports talk, you know I'm the best at it. Houston Rockets 49ers, know I'm a rep that. I keep me a red hat and a crown for my head. The prince of my city, the 432 where I was bred. Nothing else need to be said. Just give me a topic and watch me rock it. When it come down to sports debate, you know I got it. Keep it poppin'. Royalty Sports, we in the building. Shout out to the Royal family, we finna kill 'em.
Welcome, 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 welcome to Royalty Sports. Welcome, 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 welcome to Royalty Sports. Welcome, 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 welcome to Royalty Sports. Welcome, 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 welcome to Royalty Sports.
We live in effect, man. Game 2, NBA Finals. What a hell of a way to start the finals out, man. Goddamn me, Indiana Pacers did they thing. Salute, Vic. What's poppin' with you, bro? You understand me? We in the building tonight, man. Just finna chop it up just for a little minute, Vic. You know what I'm saying? What you think about them finals, bro? Crazy ending, man. Tyresehaliburton, man, putting a team on his back, leading them to victory after victory, big game shots, all playoffs, man. It's been a wonderful time, man, to see these boys evolve and grow, man. Tyler, H-Town Boy Brown, what's up with you, fam? Salute. Appreciate you coming in, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, man. Y'all already know we in the building tonight, man. No rocket stream, but the work got to be done, man. You understand me? Hopefully y'all been checking out the podcast, the You Don't Know Shit About Sports podcast, man, with a couple of my partners from the city, man. You know what I'm saying? We just been chopping it up, man, having fun, man, putting content out, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Vic, what about that game, bro, man? Tyresehaliburton, man. I didn't know he had all of this in his game. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say I don't really watch too much of nobody, man, if they ain't playing the Rockets, right? But I pay attention. You know what I'm saying? I for shit show pay attention, but I overlooked Tyrese. You know, the NBA had him as most overrated player. I think they were voted it with the players. So that's coming from his colleagues. You know what I'm saying? His colleagues voted him most overrated. And no, he ain't overrated no more, man. Kid coming out, putting his team on his back, man, leading them in assists, getting the big shot points, you know what I'm saying, when it's supposed to happen. And like I said, man, this is when stars are made, especially in the NBA Finals, right? This is where he can make a name for himself, and he's done that all the way through the playoffs. So we can't knock on Tyresehaliburton no more, man. I know who you is, boy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I gotta apologize for my being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Me not paying attention to the game, man. But hell of a finish, man, to game 1. I thought that Indiana Pacers had to win game 1 to make this a series, right? If Indiana would have lost game 1, I think it would have looked bad for them, you know, going down 0-1, then playing another game in OKC. Probably would have lost that game too. So they had to get that win. That was a must-win game for Indiana. You know what I'm saying? And they pulled it off, bro. It didn't look like it. I think they were down much as 20 or something like that, man. But they just kept fighting, kept striving, and buckets kept falling. You know what I'm saying? Where did these kids, Naismith and Nembhard, and where did they come from, bro? Like I said, Vic, I ain't know nothing about these kids, man, for real. I'm a true Rocket fan. I can name you every player on the Rockets team, even the G Leaguers. You understand me? But far as knowing Indiana Pacers, man, I really had no idea about these guys, man. And next year, I'm definitely gonna watch a little bit more than just the Houston Rockets, man, because just watching the playoffs, you know, it's just showing me the holes that we still have on our roster, right? We don't have that go-to player. And yeah, man, all of the teams that progressed in the playoffs, they had that one guy that could go get them a bucket at any time and get them out of a sticky situation. So it was for shit show, Vic. You already know, man. That's what's up. Yeah, man, it was just good for me to see just what the Rockets can improve on, man, going forward. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. It's been good to watch these NBA finals, man. I'm happy about it. Two young teams, two young talented superstars on both ends. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tyresehaliburton, and then they supporting cast ain't too shabby as well. For Indiana, like I said, Nembhard, Naismith, didn't know nothing about them boys, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I'm getting to know about them, you hear me? And then y'all already know Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, Hardenstein. They got a crew over there, man. That's who we model our team after as a Houston Rockets, you know what I'm saying? We try to model our team after that. But yeah, the homie Vic is in the building. What's popping with you, Vic?
What's good, man? Can you hear me real good?
Oh, yeah, you in the dope, man. What's popping, fam?
Already, I'm driving, bro. I want to say, man, Indiana Pacers is showing us that you don't have to have a super team to get to the finals. Everybody, they got 3 superstars on their team. Where they at right now? They sitting at home chilling. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
you ain't lying, Vic. Yeah, for real.
And you don't got to go to a big market. Also, like everybody talking about, you got to leave them small market, go to a big market. Nah, man, stay where you at, play your game. And I can really say for myself, I can appreciate what Indiana doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can appreciate that as a basketball fan. I hope this sends a message to everybody else. Like, hey, you don't got to team up to go try to win the easy ring. Let it be competitive.
Right.
Let your game speak for itself, and then let the best man win. You understand what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. Do you think that the league is changing? Like I do, I think the league is changing towards they trying to get younger, right? They trying to find the new superstars that they can market and promote in the NBA. So do you think that's what the league is? I mean, as far as these two teams, do you think that's what they show in the league as well?
Now that part I don't know, and I'm gonna say it like this, bro. Yeah, you know Tyresehaliburton. Yeah, you know Pascal Siakam. But like you said in your introductory statement, you ain't really know too much about everybody else on that team. I mean, Miles Turner probably. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we didn't know about Nembhard like that. We didn't know about shit, McCollum. You know, all them boys that know their role, and so I think that these players like Russell Westbrook, who still to me can be an all-star player, but talent. Stop trying to go be a role player on a team, and that's not your game. Your game don't fit role player accessories. You know what I'm saying? You need the ball in your hands. So when these star players try to go play a role, it don't look good, and now they all washed and stuff like that. Man, go do you on your own team.
Right. You mean even at Russell Westbrook stage in his career, you think he can still go do that?
I think he can. Now, can he do it to the degree that he used to? No, but he can do his role as a star player or a secondary star player better than he can be a role player.
Yeah. Minnie Mac, what's popping? You're on mute. You're still on mute.
Hey, why he getting that fixed, bro? I'm gonna tell you like this. I need to also come on that panel, man. Y'all be having, man. I be watching y'all panel, bro. I be hearing y'all text, man. I gotta get on one of these days.
Yeah, you on right now, Vic.
Already. All right. My bad.
Yeah, you on right now. Shit. I just had to, you know what I'm saying? Go on ahead and start it up. I'm waiting for him to come in, but you on right now. What's up, Manny?
What's going on?
Man, talk about this game tonight. How you feel?
Shit, I put it like this. I think OKC let them off their first game. Either way you look at it, let them off or they got away with murder, one of the two. But I feel like this game they're gonna come back way more explosive with way more what's the word I'm looking for? With way more bad intentions. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're gonna even the series up tonight. You know what I'm saying? And send it back to Indiana tied up 1-1. That's what I think gonna happen.
Yeah, the writing on the wall for that to happen, man. I don't think that OKC gonna drop 2 games at home, bro. I just I'm one of them staged rig type niggas. You know what I'm saying? I just think the NBA ain't gonna let that happen. But hey, man, it's looking like this shit is unpredictable. I don't really say it's staged or rig no more. Just with my teams in it, you know what I'm saying. But far as tonight's game, I think it's in the air, bro. You really don't know. You know what I'm saying? And me just watching, not as a fan of neither one of these teams, me just watching and just want to see a good game. Shit, I'm hoping because, like I said, I don't want OKC to win just because they are nemesis. I hope Indiana do take them up, go up 2-0 on their ass tonight, man.
I mean, it's very possible because I don't think nobody had Indiana winning game 1. You know what I mean? But that's what I will say. I think this whole series come down to one matchup: Miles Turner versus Chet Holmgren.
Mm.
If you
What you think about that, Vic?
No, he was still cooking, bro.
yeah, if you look at the stats from last game, I think Chet Holmgren had like 6 points and 3 rebounds, and Miles
Mm.
Turner had somewhere between 16, 18, something like that. You
I'm
know
gonna
what I
check it
mean?
out
But
for you.
yeah, I feel like the stars gonna show up. SGA, Halliburton, J Dub, Siakam, all of them gonna do what they supposed to do. But if Chet Holmgren don't come through and put up more than what he put up last game, they gonna lose. It's simple as that. To me, that's the matchup. Miles Turner, Chet Holmgren. Keep an eye on that.
Damn, swag, you got a lot of shit going on.
I agree with what he said. Now my thing is, can Indiana win the non SGA minutes? Meaning when he's sitting on the bench, can Indiana go on a run? Don't let Jalen Williams get hot. Don't let Alex Caruso get hot. Anybody else in that nature. Uh, and Chet Hungry, he don't like physicality. So I think Miles Turner could win that matchup if he's also in tune with what they got going on. But to me, it's going to be Jalen Williams and Pascal Siakam. That's going to
Mm.
be, in my opinion, who win that matchup right there in the game is who going to win the game.
Get in anytime, swag. Before you go, Chet Holmgren did have 6, and you said uh Miles Turner had 15, but he came on late. Miles Turner didn't have no good first half at all. He came on
Yeah,
pretty much late. But go ahead, swag.
he ain't ready yet. But Miles Turner came on late, but he came. You feel me? Pause.
For
The
shit show.
nigga came though. You know what
Nah,
I'm
squad
saying?
business.
Uh,
Oh shit, my mic
Chet
was muted.
Chet Holmgren, he wasn't nowhere to be found game 1. You know what I mean? And I feel
No,
like
no.
that was really the difference. Like we wasn't expecting Chet to just be a non-existent. You feel me? If he had a subpar game, they would have won that game. But shit, he didn't come to play. Go ahead, Swag.
Shoot, man, what it do? I think it's game 2 time, and you got to protect that home court. You know what I mean? If they're not gonna protect it, it's gonna get ugly. And I know Indiana. I went for them in the East. I'm an East man. I I did pick OKC, but what was I thinking?
Damn. You think Indiana gonna win the series?
Going against the East, I ain't never went against the East, and I ain't never went for the West. But OKC was doing some shit that we ain't seen. They going up by 20 every game. It's just about protecting their lead.
Right.
So, but woo.
I mean,
To
you ain't
lose
wrong
at
for
home like that.
You ain't wrong for thinking that, though. To be honest with you, nobody but Indiana fans thought OKC was gonna win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I think it'll be a good one tonight. I think OKC will pull it out 1-1.
They got to. They got to. If they go, it's just like I said, if Indiana went down 2 games, I believe OKC will knock them off. If Indiana go up 2 games, I think OKC out of there, bro. I don't foresee nobody going, you know what I'm saying, no 4 games straight. You dig what I'm saying? They gotta win in between games. But yeah, to me, I think most telling, bro, was the bench play for Indiana. Indiana had Obi Toppin with 17 off the bench. Thomas Bryant, Kobe's nephew, had 5. TJ McConnell 9. Mathurin 5. Shepard 3. And then on the OKC side, shit, Alex Caruso 11. Hardenstein, did he start?
Nah, they bring him out the bench. I don't know what that was about.
So that was probably the best thing. He had 9. Other than that, 5 and 3. So OKC lost the bench points and shit. That's why I think they wanted that.
Yeah, they definitely did that.
See, OKC can't come in there like that though. They gotta play their best 5. Their best starting 5. You gotta start Hardenstein. You gotta start him. Reason is because they didn't want Chet Holmgren playing against Miles Turner or Pascal Siakam. My bad, Pascal Siakam. So you gotta start Hardenstein to match up against Miles Turner. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't getting beat.
Yeah, that's real.
Don't change up now. Give it whatever got you there. Stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that make all the sense in the world because as the Prince read out the stats, to me OKC played exactly how they normally play. The only one who didn't play was Chet Holmgren.
Yeah,
He the only one who didn't play.
It was crazy to me how Indiana just kept walking down that lead because they didn't lead the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting up here, it's like the last 3 minutes left. And I'm in the back of my mind, I'm like, I hate the way Indiana closed games. Like they started shooting threes. And I'm like, damn, they settling. But I don't know, something clicked. And then it's just they closed the hell out that game. I was ready to come on with a hot take about how they closed the game. And boy, was I for to be wrong. I'm glad we didn't record. Because
they only shot 9 more threes than OKC, but they made 7 more. So Indiana made 18 to 39 from 3. OKC 11 from 30 from 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, but we in the whirlwind tonight. I believe OKC will go back up. You know what I mean? Just like they was doing. And Indiana got to find their way through the maze again. That's what I think we'll see. But
do you think Rick Carlisle figured out something from game 1 how to keep them from being down so much? That's for the panel.
I will say he figured out something, but I don't know if it's that. But what I will say, what I noticed, what cracked the code, what kind of helped them come back at the end in the 4th quarter, he took Halliburton off the ball. Did you notice that? Like the last 5 to 6, 7 minutes or something like that. Halliburton was running point guard.
It was Nembhard, right?
Yeah, he was coming off the ball, so it was like, because usually we used to seeing Halliburton being his most effective when he bring it up, the screen come to him, he in every action.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when he took him off the ball, it's like OKC was kind of lost there for a second. Like it was almost like it was anybody's game. It was anybody's on Indiana team. It was any one of them game to take. You know what I'm saying? And it
Yeah.
was like OKC didn't recognize that. Like, why is we not guarding Halliburton? Why is he way over there in the corner? Then they set a screen for him. He come off around the corner. Then everything looked like it opened the floor up once they got Halliburton off the ball.
Right. Shoot, and I will say, if the ref's not gonna call these push-offs, OKC will win this game because SGA pushing off like a mug. Boy, I'm not gonna cap you. Yeah, you can see it because he extending them and they ain't calling nothing. But,
so is he really a foul merchant?
Hey, man, that's a part of the game. Shit, I ain't tripping about it. But if they don't call it, they don't call it. Keep doing it. But yeah, them push-offs is getting deadly because he ain't even doing nothing and getting space off a little. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for him to get a good 25-30 tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, let's not forget, man, Rick Carlisle, back on him. He already a championship experienced coach and been around for a long time. So he a well coach. He a well good coach. So don't be trying to think that he pussy out there.
Yeah.
That's what I told the fellas. I said Rick Carlisle gonna win the coaching matchup for shit show. That's one win already for Indiana. He gonna win the coaching matchup.
And I think that's where he wanted it though. Once he moved him out the off the ball, that was the game right there. And if you notice, he didn't do the shit until it was like late in the game. It wasn't like it's almost like he was coaching on the fly like a great coach would.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't look like a game plan where like, yeah, I'm gonna take him off the ball the whole game, and then we just gonna, you know what I'm saying? It was like idea sparked in the fourth, and he set it off on their ass and shit. The bomb detonated, goddamn. and
Indiana
if you
just
leave it
can't
to
go down.
Halliburton, if you leave it to Halliburton, your ass in trouble anyway, because that motherfucker seemed like he got God on his side, boy.
Man,
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm about
basketball
to
god.
say. Like, yeah, they just can't go down early. Like, don't be fighting back the whole game. You know what I mean? Control something.
Yeah.
If they go down early, I don't think they'll fight back this game. Not to say they can't, but I just don't think they'll fight back game 2. I think OKC will be a little more hungrier would it been at home and not trying to go down 0-2 and be on the road and possibly not even make it back home. Because that's what they'll set themselves up for if they don't win this one.
Did anybody know OB Toppin was a sniper like that from 3? I thought he was just a high flyer.
I don't even believe it now.
They just say God on their side or something, because damn, basketball
Bruh,
guys at that.
Because if I'm the coach, if I'm OKC coach, I'm living with that shot every game.
Yeah, nah, for real.
If he gonna beat us, fuck it, we lost. That's how I'm looking at it. But shit, he definitely contributed. Goddamn it, he came to play.
He hit 5 or 8 from 3, bro. That's
he
big.
went in.
Then he was on the boards, 5 boards. I'm just impressed with Tyrese, bro. That kid, I didn't know this, y'all. Like I said, man, I'm ignorant to these other teams, bro. If it ain't my team, you know what I'm saying? So that's my bad. For the sports listeners, that's my bad. I got to do better at knowing the game better, knowing these players better. And yeah, man, Tyrese Halliburton, the truth, bro. Remember when Mac? Do you go back on that East take you had when you say Jalen Brunson
better player?
Oh yeah, hell yeah! You ain't got no choice.
Yeah,
he made me a believer. You know what I'm saying? Like he doing his thing, and if you say you ain't, you really lying, you really cap, because either way you look at, he had a bad game one. Truth be told,
Yeah.
but shit,
What he
when it
only
was
had
time,
14, 17 points, something like that.
I
Let me
don't know,
see.
but it like from the eye test,
14.
yeah,
Yeah,
but from the eye
14.
test, it looked like he didn't do nothing.
But
But
just
then
think
when
about
it,
it. If he don't even hit that last two and they lose, he have 12 points in the loss. That's a bad game, like you're saying.
yeah, it didn't look like he did nothing really. But when it came time to show up and be a star, because if you look at them last two possessions, SGA had a shot, and then it was him.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, and you see
He
who
did.
made theirs.
He did have 10 boards and 6 assists though, so he was contributing other places on the court. Some that shit, like I said, the rebounds and the assists, it ain't flashy, so we don't really pay attention to it. But as a guard, how tall is Tyrese? Probably 6'4", 6'5".
And his hands little too.
He little. He looked little, but I
His
think he
hands
about.
little.
Let me see. Y'all keep cooking.
Yeah,
While you looking, look and see how many points that boy Mathern had. Ain't that his name?
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know, I don't really cut for him.
I like Mathurin, bro. I'm trying to see how tall fam is.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just weird because OKC
Yeah,
was leading the whole game.
he's
And then
6'5".
boom. Yeah, 6'5", that's little.
That's a big point guard though. 6'5".
Yeah,
Think so?
he did for a point.
Yeah.
Mathurin, he had 5 points.
How many minutes?
16.
Oh hell no!
But like I said, Mathurin,
Those was free throws, right? Free throws and a 2.
He had
Give
one
me his
field
minutes.
goal. He had one field goal.
Mm-hmm.
And
3 free throws.
probably, yeah.
Oh, you
But
must
Mathurin
really
just
don't like him. You've been
he
watching
just a
him.
piece, bro. He just a piece.
I'm watching the whole game, and when they put him in, he highlighted to me. Let me see what he gonna do.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think he like but you need one of these on your team that's gonna poke the bird, that's gonna poke somebody like that. You know what I mean?
But like I said, Vic ain't Mathurin. He came out with Jalen, I think, right? He like probably in his third, fourth year. Yeah, he
in the same
young,
draft
bro.
category.
Yeah, so you can't expect much from him. That's why I was telling you, Swag. He ain't. You know what I'm saying? But Tyrese, I think Tyrese. This probably his 5th year or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I forget what year he in, but he was in that Sabonis trade from Indiana. That's how they got Sacramento. That's how he got That's how Sabonis got to Sacramento.
Let me see. How many years you been in the league, boy? he young. He 25.
As of now,
Hey,
is Halliburton officially a
he in that same
superstar?
trade he in that same draft as Killian Hayes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Killian Hayes got drafted by Detroit over him.
Yeah, 5 years. This is 5th year in the league. So, like I said,
I would consider him a superstar now.
Oh, already?
Halliburton. Yeah, I'm gonna put like if you read his accolades down, he was on the Olympic team. Even though Kerr set him out, he's a gold medalist now. Now he came back and won his conference. Now that he up there with how many game winning shots he got? I think he like 3rd or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I wouldn't say that though, because Trae Young is a superstar to me.
Yeah, facts. And Trae Young, he been deep in the playoffs too by himself. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't just say that Tyrese off his first playoffs that he's a superstar. He's developing into a superstar. He's a star, but I wouldn't say superstar.
Well,
you gotta see the writing on the wall though.
Yeah. What'll make him a superstar?
Definitely for shit show winning this NBA Finals catapult him quickly. But I was listening to Gil Arena and them, bro, and Gil made a valid point, bro. A superstar player is somebody every fucking body knows, bro. You know what I'm saying? If Tyresehaliburton walked in the Woodson Boys and Girls Club, them kids wouldn't know him. But I'm finna make a comparison. That's why I said I like Gil's point. If LeBron walked in that motherfucker, you see what I'm saying? If Giannis, KD, these the superstars. He ain't on that yet. He gotta win and win some more.
Do that got something to do with NBA ratings though?
I wouldn't think so.
I do.
Damn.
I do believe that because, like I said, Indiana is a small market team.
Mm-hmm. But see, I'm going with like social media nowadays. Everybody's seeing what Tyrese is doing just off of social media. You know what I mean? He going viral. So yeah, you know, the Reggie Miller choke signal and all of that stuff. He's starting to be recognized. I see some Instagram model had his shirt on before the game, and the nigga went crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Mac, you gotta also remember Jeremy Lin went viral for a little while too.
Yeah, and he definitely ain't no superstar.
Yeah, but that's why I said with the accolades and with viral moments, the way social media work now, that's what can make him a superstar.
But he didn't even win Eastern Conference Player of the Year, bro. I mean, other playoffs.
MVP.
Hey, but I ain't
he
gonna lie.
still walked up like he was about to.
But he didn't. So
majority of the world say he got robbed though.
Because honestly, I wouldn't have thought Siakam would have pulled that.
Nobody would have.
Everybody was thinking Halliburton.
I think Siakam had bigger games. Halliburton had the bigger moment.
Yeah, you're not lying about that, but that's why I'm saying everybody would have thought, boom, yeah. NBA looking at their stats like, man, this is who pulled this out. Because even Iguodala got him an MVP, right? On the team with
he got Finals MVP.
He got a Finals MVP.
Yeah. Like it's just the dirty work that's been done. And you ain't even looking at so I mean it makes sense.
Hey, the press, I'm finna get on my laptop. I'm signing off right here and get back on my laptop.
For sure, we here. That's a homie Vic. Yeah, man. That superstar title, bro. I don't think I like what Gil Arena said, man. We can't just be throwing that shit around. Like I tried to put that shit on Ant-Man, which I believe Ant-Man will become one. But right now, like y'all said, Ant-Man still gotta win.
But hold on though. It ain't that you throwing it around. Cause let's just be honest. Ant-Man is a superstar. He just not the face. I think Halliburton's a superstar. I think it could be a lot of superstars, but it can only be maybe one, maybe two faces of the NBA. But you know what I'm saying?
So you don't think the superstar title is like Gil said, if he goes into China, will they know who he is? You know what I'm saying?
To me, that's more of a face of an NBA type of thing. Like, put it like this. LeBron was the face of the NBA, the biggest.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, at the same time, he played with and against other superstars. D-Wade's a superstar. Steph's a superstar. Derrick Rose at the time was a superstar. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm looking at it like he knocked off Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is up here.
He ain't no superstar though. Donovan Mitchell ain't no superstar.
Bro. Yeah, he never been a superstar.
I know that. But I'm saying for the best people in the East, like if you name a top 5 in the East, Donovan Mitchell was in there. You know what I mean?
Let's name them. Hold on, let's name them. We got
East,
Giannis, Brunson.
Yeah. Knocked off Brunson.
Yeah. I don't think Brunson is a superstar.
I think he's grown into a superstar.
I don't.
Who else?
He a star, but he ain't a superstar.
But I'm just saying, name him.
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit that like button.
So let me ask you this: who is the superstar in the East in your opinion, Swag?
You got Giannis. You got Luka. He switched over. Kyrie.
In the East,
Kyrie in the
Yeah.
East, maybe.
he in
Nah, you know
Dallas.
what?
Oh shoot, yeah, he is in
This boy
Dallas.
don't know shit about sports, chat.
You got the boys from Boston. I say both of the boys from Boston.
Okay.
They just won, right? That's what you said. Consider you a superstar. You know a Jaylen Brown when you see him, right?
Not everybody.
He
Superstars
won
is
Finals
everybody
MVP.
know 'em. But that don't. We just said Andre Iguodala won Finals MVP.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm rocking with what Gil Arena said, bro. James Harden is a superstar. But just to go on what Max said, in the East, you got Giannis.
God, and cut him off.
Shit,
Oh, he back.
maybe Giannis.
So you
That's it
saying Giannis the only superstar in the East?
in the East.
I can't go with that.
I think it's more superstars in the West than the East. Who would you
Oh,
say? Who
most
would you?
definitely it's more in the West. But I'm
But
just saying I don't think he the only one in the East.
so who would you say in the East is a superstar?
I'm gonna say
Oh,
him,
would you
Brunson,
say
and
LaMelo
Halliburton.
Ball is a superstar?
Who?
Melo Ball, is he a superstar? Everybody know him.
All the kids know him.
He
You know what I
could
mean?
be. He's not
Like
though.
without no winning. Hold on, I'm just going off the theory of Gil's Arenas and what you saying. If you walk into the boys club
Mm-hmm.
with Melo Ball, you don't
Them
think
kids gonna
everybody
go
gonna
fucking
notice
nuts.
him, and he ain't won jack.
He's a star. He's not a superstar. I know what you're saying. Gil Arena said if he goes somewhere, people gonna go crazy. I think the young kids know LaMelo Ball, but I don't. LaMelo Ball ain't did nothing to be a superstar in the NBA. He's a star, but
So what
not
do you have to
super.
do to be a superstar? That's what I'm getting at. That's why I started putting his accolades behind what he doing now and where
I
he's
think
at now.
for one, he in a small market. That's one. He hasn't won anything, and he don't play enough. He damn near hurt damn near half the year.
No, you
You know what
talking
I'm
about
saying?
Halliburton now. What
I'm talking about
Halliburton gotta
Oh, I
do
Halliburton.
to
thought
Yeah,
you were
be a
what
still
he got
talking
to
superstar?
about.
do
I
now.
thought you were still talking about Melo. Like I said, Halliburton just got to win, bro. I
Mm-hmm.
believe if he win these finals, that'll catapult him. Maybe not superstar because we didn't even classify him as a star until these playoffs, right? Am I right about that? Do we agree on that?
That's
I
the
will.
most underrated stuff.
Nobody talked about him. Nobody watched him. And like I said, like the homie Vic said, it's due to that small market, you know. But if he wins, he'll be just like Jason Tatum, bro. He'll have a ring, and that'll catapult him to a star. Superstar Anthony Edwards got more of the makeup of a superstar. And some of that shit got to do with the shit you do off the court, too. You see what
So
I'm
you
saying?
it
So
ain't
I'm
no
a,
commercials about Halliburton and none of that stuff, right?
No, he ain't on no commercials.
So would you say Joel Embiid is a superstar or is he just an all-star?
He just an all-star. He done even fell out of the star. He ain't even a star no more.
Zion Williams, what is he?
Hurt. But before Zion, have he even made all-star yet?
I ain't seen
so
him in no
I'm
game.
gonna say this though, with everything you done said and with Gil's Arenas theory, and you saying the nigga gotta win, James Harden was never a superstar.
But James Harden, his play, that's what made him a superstar.
James
Taking the
Harden
Rockets to
ain't never been where Halliburton is now.
James Harden was like the goddamn Buffalo Bills. He took the Rockets to 8 straight NBA playoffs, and he was scoring he had a streak in the NBA where the nigga was scoring 50 for like 7-8 games or some shit like that. So
And win
everybody,
shit.
and he was in a big market. You see what I'm saying? He had the beard.
But he had a
All of
team though.
you got to listen to me. I said some of the shit you do offline, off the court, catapult you, bro. That beard shit, the style of play, that fucking step back three, taking the Rockets, a big market, the third, fourth largest city in the world. You see what I'm saying now? Yao Ming, Tracy McGrady, that catapulted them. Elijah Wan, that being in that big market. Then you add winning into that, not just no championship. I'm saying for Halliburton, if let's just say he don't win it this year, but if he keep getting back there, and he keep having these moments, that will catapult him to superstar. I don't think you necessarily have to win to be classified a superstar.
Okay.
And that's what Gil was saying.
That's what
I was waiting on you to say. You ain't gotta win. So to me, if Halliburton, let's just say Halliburton pushed this shit to 7, to me he's a superstar. Because they expected them to get swept.
Yeah.
He done already hit a game winner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so
some gotta give. You know what I'm saying? Like that motherfucker right there, man. The more I watch him, the more I like his unorthodox ass.
Yeah, that's his show. What Vic, what make a player a superstar to you?
Of course, you gotta have the numbers for one. For two, you gotta have that presence as far as like I'm him. You gotta have that I'm him presence in yourself, you know what I'm saying? The confidence. And
he got that.
And like my boy said, man, he on the way to superstar. Talking about Halliburton, he on the way there. He not there yet. He win his championship. He might just be that. But your aura is gonna say if you a superstar, star, or role player. So and consistency too.
But we was just debating, do he have to win it to be a superstar? Or do he, for instance, let's talk about Allen Iverson. He went to the finals against a much more dominant team, kind of like this situation we in right now. He pulled out one game and it catapulted him to levels beyond we know.
Well, you got to remember, Iverson was already a superstar coming out of Georgetown.
You think so?
Yeah, he was already on that level. Then when he crossed over Michael Jordan, you heard everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Tyresehaliburton, you ain't really hear his name like that until recently. So
you got a point.
It's levels to it.
Yeah, I just think I was telling them, I think if he push it to 7, even if he don't win, if he pushed this to 7, knowing that everybody said he was supposed to be swept, he a superstar.
Yeah. So do you consider anybody on Detroit that beat Lakers a superstar?
That's a good question. They had Rip, they had Tayshaun,
they had one star.
Right.
Not a superstar.
Right, but they won
had
the
one
finals.
star.
They won the finals. You know what I'm saying?
They
so
won.
I can't say winning this championship or going to game 7. I mean, I see what you're saying, though. Don't get me wrong.
Well, the only reason I say that is because he bring everything else to the table that you mentioned.
Well, yeah,
his
true.
aura,
Yeah.
his swagger. I'm him. These niggas choking. I'm hitting game winners. You know what I'm saying? Like Detroit did they shit by committee. This nigga right here, you gonna feel him. You know what I'm saying? Right. It ain't gonna be Billups one night, then Rashid the next night, Tayshaun Prince with a game-saving block. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's gonna be Halliburton putting it in your face.
Yeah.
So he making this case right now. So is it star, all-star, superstar? Is that the level?
I think it's all-star, star, then superstar.
And you don't have to get to each level. I mean, some people come in, like I said with Iverson, he came in as a superstar. He never came in as a regular, role player. Not even a role player. He never was a regular star. People was buying his jersey coming to the league. LeBron James, they were buying his jersey coming into the league, and he was already a superstar from day one. So yeah, I mean, yeah, those are the levels, but you don't have to hit each level to get to superstardom.
Okay.
And like I said, it's some of that shit that correlates off the court, bro. Allen Iverson, the back dreads, the braids, the swag, the drip, the clothes, the jewelry,
See, but that's
just the
why
do rags.
with you
That shit.
saying that, that's why I feel like he was just a star in the beginning. Because in the beginning, he had the nappy fro on a losing ass team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But once he got to the finals, yeah, he was a full blown, he was the man. And then he fucked around and won a game and stepped over Tyrone Lue. Oh, you
That
a
moment.
god. You a
Yeah.
god. Yeah, you
Everybody
crossed
knew him
Jordan
already.
you crossed Jordan 2 years ago, but that shit went in one ear and out the other when it came to this level shit. Jordan was still up here and you were still looking for it. But shit, once you got to that finals and you stepped over that nigga, you didn't have to win another game the rest of your career.
And that's what Tyrese Halliburton got. He got these moments, bro, already. You dig what I'm saying? He got the choke. He got the fucking game winner in the NBA Finals, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Game winner over the Cleveland series. He got these moments already that he gonna be remembered for. You see what I'm saying? If he win that title, he might. But I think he gonna shoot to star. And then let's just say he win this year, right? They come back next year and he be doing the same shit, having these moments all year long, then making all-star and doing this and get back in the playoffs and all. Bro, that's when you become superstar. That's what I'm saying. Like right
Like,
now, he probably touching stardom, but he ain't even considered a star yet. You know what I'm saying?
wait, I think he's shortening.
I mean, after these, we gonna see how the years go after this
But
before he becomes.
what I'm saying is, I think he'll start now. He'll superstar when he win it.
He's coming into stardom. Yes, I agree.
Well, the
Yeah,
Prince, you say something about he was voted the most overrated player coming into this
yeah.
Yeah, by peers, by the rest of the
by
league.
his peers, right? So he a superstar. He can't be a superstar with his peers thinking he overrated.
No, I'm talking about he'll start now.
Okay,
This playoffs, he made himself a star.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. I can cook it.
Now superstardom, yeah, okay, he got another level to get to. But
Yeah.
if he get there,
I think regardless, win or lose, this is gonna be a crazy offseason for Halliburton. I think more endorsements is coming. I think these type of companies. What's up?
No, go ahead, Swag. I was just gonna say.
I think the company's gonna start to see dollars in him, and I think
he's definitely marketable.
Yeah.
But one thing, would y'all buy any of them Hallies in that colorway? I damn sure would.
Yeah,
I would.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
I would. Man. I'm putting them hoes on, going straight to Planet Fitness.
Oh, okay. I ain't rocking no pink yet. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, these young niggas, they don't give a damn about no color, no shoe, no color, no fingernail, no toenail, none of that shit.
Oh yeah, you're right. I
want to say something too, because I just thought about this. Halliburton on the same path that Steph Curry was on when he was coming up.
That's a fact.
Explain that.
So Steph Curry was also a number 7 pick in the draft.
Okay.
He didn't come in as a superstar. You know, people ain't know him like that. They wasn't buying his jersey. He didn't have that aura then. Year 4-5 in the league, he started coming up. Right now, Halliburton in year 5 right now. You know what I'm saying? He started winning a lot of games, getting deep in the playoffs. They fired Mark Jackson and hired Steve Kerr. He an NBA champion. I think Tyresehaliburton on that trajectory to where he won a championship, like you alluded to a little while ago. He touches superstardom.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Halliburton making me root for him.
Yeah,
like I don't even fuck with Indiana like that.
No,
but like, man, that nigga letting his nuts drop on niggas. He don't give a fuck. He talk shit. You know what I'm saying? And he got game. The little awkward motherfucker got game, bro. That's all it is to it. You know what I'm saying? It look crazy as a bitch because it might seem quiet. But then you pull up that stat sheet, you like, damn, this my motherfucker.
Yeah.
He making me a fan. I was not fucking with him.
He remind me of Kevin Martin, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he kind of played
That
like
glass shot.
His game altogether. That's why I say, man, players from a little while ago, they could be superstars in this level, man, with how the ball go up. It's more guard oriented.
Spread out.
Yeah, spread out. So I think if we had Kevin Martin in today's game, he'll be Halliburton.
Yeah, dang. I can see that.
I ain't look at it like that. He look like I thought he was a short Sean Marion.
He ain't got that pogo stick like Marion though. Shit.
Yeah.
Halliburton will dunk your ass though.
I want to get up, man. I'm listening to the stream. You know, I ain't get on the stream or whatever. But you said Shaq couldn't play in today's league.
Yeah, he couldn't play in today's league, bro. Shaq could be playing off the coast, man.
Get that nigga the gospel, Vic.
You know how many incentives you got to have on your team to even hold Shaq?
Hey, but what he gonna do on the other end, Vic? Who he gonna hold?
Nothing. They gonna be fouling out.
I'm talking about who he gonna hold though?
70% from the field.
Man, Shaq ain't stepping out there key to go guard Jokic at the three and Chet.
Three-point shooters shoot at best 40%. Shaq finna shoot 70% from the inside the paint.
Okay, Vic, you got that. You got him on the offensive end. He can play on the offensive end. I'm speaking solely on the defensive end. Who he gonna guard, bro?
Well, you got to remember he was guarding Tim Duncan. He was guarding Kevin Durant. No, not Kevin Durant. Kevin Garnett. He was guarding Whiskies in some of them series, you know, in matchup situations. He did a good job.
Come on, Vic. He did a good job, but they had
Shaq is way faster than Embiid. Nah, bro, Shaq way faster than Embiid is.
Now, facts
on offense and defense.
Facts.
So
he's way better than Embiid.
You know
on
what I mean?
Offense, defense, special teams, on the bench, handing out Gatorade. Whatever the fuck Shaq can do, he better than all these centers in the league.
He can't shoot better than Embiid.
But like Vic said,
I think he do that better than Embiid.
Shaq on average 70% in the lane. Why do I need to shoot better than somebody?
Facts.
Hey, I'm just saying. Y'all was saying what he better than. I had to say what Embiid better. And Jokic, I think Jokic are giving fits, bro, in today's game.
Jokic should be sitting on the bench. I'm trying to tell you something. He's gonna be in foul trouble.
That nigga right there knows something.
Especially if we talk about Orlando Shaq, man. If we talk about Orlando Shaq, he running the flow.
Yeah, he brought the ball down the court in Orlando.
Yeah, you're right. On Blue Chips, I seen him do some of that shit too. But we ain't talking about that Shaq. We talking about the one that.
Oh, we talking about Boston Shaq, huh?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Boston Shaq couldn't hang with the league he was in when he was in Boston.
Nigga gotta move that goalpost, huh?
Yeah, that nigga ain't gonna win. Anyway, he get it. He gonna win.
We talking about the number 36 Shaq here.
That shit. That nigga Shaq was a fucking absolute alien out there, nigga.
Yeah, Shaq was a creature, bro.
He top boys, man. Come on.
He top 5 all time, bro.
And you said the nigga, I didn't even know the nigga was 70% from the field. So
I said if he played in today's league.
Yeah. 70%, nigga, and you know you're gonna give him 25 to 30 shots.
Yeah.
But he gonna miss all them free throws, so shit.
It don't matter.
He missed the balance.
Still, it don't matter. Once Joker got 3 fouls in the first quarter, the game won.
Right. Joker ain't gonna be able to shoot shit on the bench.
Yeah, ain't nobody could guard him on the offensive end. I was just solely thinking on the defensive end, like this dude ain't gonna step out there and guard Jokic. He ain't gonna step out there with Embiid. He ain't gonna step out there with Pascal, with Chet. You understand me? I just don't see it, bro. He ain't doing that.
So that's why coach is gonna say zone up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't see it either.
A
But
3-2 zone.
there's no reason for him to.
Yeah.
What you going out there for, Shaq? Stay your ass right here. If they come even close to in here, send that shit.
So defensive 3 seconds then. He got to do something, bro. He can't
They
just
still
stand in
run
the paint.
zones.
But
They run
that's why I said a 3-2 zone. You ain't
Yeah.
got to be in that middle like that. It's gonna rotate.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it a little more, man. I ain't just conceding on my take, man. Y'all niggas ain't gonna just.
You was around back then. You should have seen how Shaq was playing.
Yeah, I was. I'll for shit show around.
You was a Shaq fan. You was with
yeah. I was a Penny Hardaway motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because of Shaq.
Did Shaq average like 35 and 18 in the finals one year or some shit?
It was something crazy like that, man.
Man, how you average 35 and 18?
Against defensive big man at that. It was defensive big man.
Yeah, you're right. It was paint big men then. Niggas wasn't stepping out then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, that nigga was playing Ben Wallace, Dikembe Mutombo, David Robinson, goddamn
Elijah Wan,
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga
here.
Yao Ming, long head ass.
Damn. Yeah, that was the good days, man. Before, how y'all think the league is better now than back then? Because I think it is. You know, I know I'm with that evolution shit. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think?
I think for me, better talent, yes, but less competition. And I'm a competitive motherfucker, man. I want to see you compete against the other best players in the league, not team up with them.
Facts.
And I think it's partially to do with the way the rules change for them. Because you can't get in the lane without getting touched, hacked, and somebody got to pick you up. Right. Nowadays, you can get 3-4 steps up in the lane. They ain't going to call travel. They're not going to call carry. But at the same time, the talent, everybody can jump from the fucking free throw line like Jordan. You know what I mean? Everybody is fucking Jordan almost, just not skill-wise.
I'm gonna say it's more talent, but more dummies. Like,
man.
Like these niggas got all the athleticism in the world, but no basketball IQ to save their life.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's only a couple players I've seen in today's NBA that's willing to backdoor cut. They'll sit in the corner and just sit there the whole goddamn possession.
Damn, that's crazy, man. Because you remember Sacramento was living off them backdoor cuts back in the day.
Man.
I mean, look at Steph Curry. Yeah. That nigga will backdoor cut you, and he known for shooting.
He ain't never
count Steph Curry. They moving screens and shit, so I ain't gonna count Steph Curry.
What I'm saying is he probably one of maybe 3 players who got IQ enough to go backdoor. Like, I'm just speaking on backdoor. They all do dumb shit. I don't know why Robin Lopez or whichever Lopez it is, that nigga shooting threes like he Steph Curry. How motherfucking guard got more rebounds than you? I just don't be understanding it. Yeah, they ultra talented, but they dumb as a motherfucker.
Yeah, especially on the defensive end, like. But I guess they got to do, like I said, with the rule changes, you don't know how to guard a motherfucker because he got an extra step, step through.
Bruh, yeah, like, you do. You know how to guard him. You guard him like Lou Dort. He the only one.
Yeah.
Lou Dort. Yeah.
Because I'm seeing people guard people from behind and this and that. Like, what the fuck you doing?
If you notice, the teams that's deep, the teams that's in the finals right now, is the ones who got a little bit of old school in them.
Yeah.
You look at SGA, he's a mid-range nigga. You look at Halliburton, he's a quintessential point guard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pascal Siakam, he got an old school game.
Yeah.
Miles Turner for shit show, dude.
All the new era game type niggas, them niggas at home.
Bounce.
Yeah.
So damn. I mean, I don't see how they don't see that the old school ways. Yeah, you don't have to go all the way old school, but mix that shit in.
Mhm.
That's him up there. How about that new school better than the old school?
In, man. That's the niggas who in the finals right now. The niggas who play team ball, who ain't one-on-one and don't move when they ain't got the ball. Them the niggas that's in the finals right now.
Say, Vic, do you think Ant Edwards got a bag, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
These niggas here,
The other
whichever way it is,
Yeah.
these niggas here, they say Ant Edwards ain't got no bag, bro. I had to argue these niggas down, man. I was so mad.
This is what I'm saying.
Hold on, Swag. Hold on, Swag. I want to see what Vic gonna say.
Well, I say that because I watched Anthony Edwards a lot because I was wanting Jalen Green to be Edwards so bad, bro. Jalen Green ain't got no bag, by the way.
Facts.
Anthony Edwards can go right to left. He can give you different moves. He can also get you in the mid post and be and he got a bag in the mid post too.
Word.
The mid, not the post up game, not on the block, but the mid post. He can come off a down screen and they'll give him the ball and he'll face up and make a move or whatever, or do a fadeaway.
I ain't seen it.
That's why they compared to Michael Jordan. It wasn't the jumping ability; it's the post up, the footwork.
Yeah, you talking about it was from 2 years ago.
He's better now than 2 years ago.
Yeah,
He better now.
He added the three to his bag.
Now, don't get me wrong,
Vic.
he is settling more for the three now because he added the bag. He is settling more, but I do think that
I said that
he got a good bag on him, man. He got a good dribbling handle, a good feel for the game.
Bro, I'm gonna say you know that pocket that's right above your real pocket on your jeans. You know that little motherfucker. That's his bag.
That's what I'm saying. Like he got a bag, but it's just about how much is in his bag. Like if you put pressure defense on him, he got to get that rock up. You know what I mean? Unless he already coming downhill, his bag ain't that big. He got to be already coming downhill.
And like,
I feel like since he added that three and he shot more threes than Steph Curry this year, your bag, you took the steak and potatoes out your bag and just added Laffy Taffies and honey buns.
I'll tell you right now, I'll take whatever bag he got over Jalen Green bag.
Man,
oh yeah. Jalen Green got Chico sticks and peanut patties in his bag.
All sugar, huh?
Yeah, butter toffee and shit. Yeah, he got that old school, that crazy shit in his bag. Black licorice.
Man, y'all a fool, man. Hey, Vic, I appreciate you joining the show, man. Y'all close this out. We finna watch the game, y'all.
Yeah, hey, man.
You should do a post game show, man. If everybody up,
man, these niggas don't want to do no post game.
Look at this shit. He read the
I'm down.
Just the other day, let's do before and after. Guess who didn't get on before, and guess who didn't get on after?
I got on. Y'all didn't get on. I got on.
Point the other way.
Didn't I set it up, Minnie? What you say?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm in the bed. Swag didn't even come in. Belzer came in. But that nigga left.
We argued about 15 minutes, and then he just finally sent the link. Like it's over with now. I'm like,
you gotta be ready, bro. You gotta stay ready. You know what I'm saying?
That's my closing statement right there. We should go do a post game show.
If y'all want to do it, say we could do it. I'll do it.
I'll be up,
man. You niggas don't know shit about sports, man. I'm finna watch this game, man. Y'all tap in with us next episode.
He said, see? All right. Yeah.
When it comes to sports or entertainment, real content, it gets no better than the Prince 432. If you don't know, you should know. You dig, you dig.